Hello, my name is Lawrence Jefferson. I'm running for District 13 in the State House representative race. It's a special election that will be held on February 17th, 2015. I am a lifelong conservative, a Republican who is fed up with what's going on in my district. We were represented by a wonderful Representative Charles McBurney, and we got redistricted out of that, and well, we think that we need better representation. So I've got a lifelong zeal for being a representative to the people. I've been a volunteer with the Republican Party for the last 20 years, and I'm totally ready to serve the people of District 13.
Do you favor or oppose implementing the Convention of States Amendment, and why?
I totally favor. I've been listening to Mark Levin explain it, read his book about it, and I think that it would be a boon for the not just for Florida, but for this country. I think that we really need to get back into where we were back in the prehistory days of the 60s, and get us into a good frame of mind again.
Do you support or oppose providing non-life-threatening aid to illegal immigrants funded by taxes and fees imposed on Floridians?
I think that if there is a major illness with the illegal alien, he should be stabilized and then shipped back on the first thing going back to his country.
The right to life issue is being fought in state legislatures across the country. What is your opinion on this issue?
Well, this is very personal for me. I have a 2-year-old granddaughter who was born 2 months premature, 3 pounds 7 ounces, and see her struggle for life at the beginning and how successful she's been. I think that it's just totally ridiculous to even talk about abortion, especially late-term abortions, but abortion as a whole. There's a saying: if you look into your grandchild's eyes, you know that God loves you.
Where do you stand on Common Core curriculum and the issue of data mining over 400 data points on our children and the loss of privacy on this data?
Well, I think we need standards. We do need standards, and I think that that's the major problem with this Common Core, that they think that this is going to be for standards, but it really isn't. I think that the loss of privacy rights, that they're using our children to try to find out all these things about us, is just totally ridiculous. So I'm totally against Common Core.
There are numerous records and reports of American history rewritten in Florida textbooks. Have you reviewed these examples, and what will you do to ensure the accuracy of historical text?
I really don't understand why the rich history of this country is being so diluted, how they're just trying to change everything to make it to fit whatever the liberal view is today of what America should be. Coming up, I was a great student of history, and when I got to Jacksonville, because I'm not a Jacksonville native, I wasn't blessed to have been born here. I'm just very glad to be here now. But I found out the rich history of Jacksonville, and that how nobody really understands how Jacksonville began and how it's progressed. So I think that we need to go back, look at these books, and my wife is an administrator, so she brings home some of the books for me to look at, and just to go over some points and things like that, and we'll check out some different things with different resources and see how they've just changed history so much. And we need to get back to what is really, really important to Americans and how this great country was built.
Thank you. Would you like to make a closing remark?
Yes, I would like to thank the First Coast Tea Party for this opportunity, and thank the viewers out there for listening and viewing this. And I would like to ask them to really consider a conservative in District 13. I will be visiting every part of the district, walking the district, meeting people, and if you have any questions for me, you can ask me then. Thank you.